kind of habits do you have in your life? For instance, for me, one that I have no idea why I do, that when I have a full-length sweater on, I tend to play with the cuffs of my shirt. I always want to make sure that they're just outside of the sweater. I know, it's weird, but it's a habit. I'm certain that you've got habits like that too. Have you ever considered that in your spiritual life, you have habits? So if someone says, let's pray, what's going to happen? More than likely, people will fold their hands, they'll bow their heads, they'll close their eyes, because, well, that's just what you do. As we're marching through the Gospel of Mark, we find out in chapter 7 that the Pharisees and teachers of the law question Jesus because his disciples aren't following the usual customs or the habit of ceremonially washing their hands before they eat. Jesus comes back with a rather sharp retort. He reminds them of the prophet Isaiah, where Isaiah says, "They worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." What Jesus was getting at was that just going through the motions, just doing something habitually or out of ritual, without any thought behind it, without any meaning behind it, that doesn't glorify God. That doesn't do anything for our spiritual life. This week we want to dig into that. We want to dig into the fact, do we have just habits, or do we have holy habits? In other words, that they mean something. There's something deeper that goes beyond just the outward appearance or the outward activity. This week I want you to think. I want you to think about some of the things that you do in your relationship with God. And ask yourself, am I doing this just out of habit? Or is it a holy habit?